BLACKSWAN is one of the most unique and misunderstood girl groups in K-pop. Members from India, Brazil, Senegal, and the US broke boundaries, and yet, despite all that potential, they're barely surviving. In this video, we'll look at their origins, when the Korean lineup was active, global expansion, scandals, racism, how newer groups like KATSEYE and KATSEYE are outperforming them, and how I'd rebuild BLACKSWAN from the ground up. BLACKSWAN is the fourth iteration of a group from DR Music, first as Ronia, 2011, later BP Ronia, and finally BLACKSWAN in 2020. In 2020, the new lineup featured Fatou, Younghoon, Judy, and Leia. Then the Cygnus audition brought in Gabby, Brazil, and Shreya, India, making BLACKSWAN the first truly multinational K-pop girl group. They then brought in NVE to make the current lineup. When Younghoon and Judy were still in the group, BLACKSWAN had the most structure they ever had: music show performances, V-lives, fan content, and a coherent identity. But when Younghoon and Judy left in 2022, the group lost its Korean members, and with them, access to the Korean market, music shows, and many promotions. That instability hurt their foundation. DR Music pivoted to global appeal. The current lineup features Fatou, Gabby, Shreya, and now NVE, US. Each member is talented. Shreya is a strong dancer, Gabby brings stage energy, NVE is a vocal standout, and Fatou anchors the group. But the company failed to properly introduce them. Limited teasers, little plot build-up, minimal content, it made it hard for fans to connect. Rumors circulated that Gabby and Shreya had left or gone on hiatus, but that's never been true. They're both still active members. DR Music's silence fueled rumors and hurt credibility. A lack of communication erodes fan trust even when there's no bad news to share. BLACKSWAN has faced disturbing levels of racism and xenophobia. Fatou, as K-pop's first black female idol, has been targeted with hateful comments about her appearance and identity. Non-Korean members have faced exclusionary attitudes, with critics saying they aren't real idols. Even fans of international groups like KATSEYE and KATSEYE have trash-talked BLACKSWAN, mocking low view counts and branding them unprofessional. Let's now look at how well BLACKSWAN has been charting throughout their whole career, and it doesn't look good at all. 1. Tonight, October 2020, Overview. BLACKSWAN debuted with Tonight, a pop dance track produced by Melanie Fontana and Michelle Lindgren-Schultz. The song showcased a sleek, mature concept, setting the group apart from other rookies. Chart performance. The album Goodbye Ronia sold only 14 copies on its first day and did not chart on any major music charts. Sales. The album sold a total of 671 copies in South Korea by August 2024. Commentary. Despite a strong debut concept, the lack of promotion and visibility led to disappointing sales and chart performance. 2. Close to Me, October 2021, Overview. This single album featured the title track Close to Me, showcasing a softer, more emotional side of BLACKSWAN. Chart performance. The single album peaked at number 93 on the Circle album chart. Sales. The single album sold 262 copies in its first week. Commentary. While the song received positive feedback for its emotional depth, the group's limited promotion hindered its commercial success. 3. That Karma, May 2023, Overview. BLACKSWN's second single album introduced a new lineup, featuring international members Gabby, Shreya, and NV. The title track Karma and its B-side Cat and Mouse marked a shift towards a more electropunk and R&B sound. Chart performance. The single album did not chart on major Korean music charts. Sales. Sales figures are not publicly available. Commentary. The group's international lineup garnered attention, but the lack of domestic promotion and media exposure limited the impact of this comeback. 4. Roll Up, July 2024, Overview. BLACKSWN's first EP, Roll Up, featured the title track of the same name, along with 7 other tracks. The EP showcased a blend of dance, deep house, and synthpop genres. Chart performance. Roll Up debuted at number 101 on the iTunes Worldwide chart and reached number 1 on the iTunes Dance chart in 8 countries, including South Africa, Finland, Portugal, Malaysia, Turkey, Vietnam, the United States, and Australia. Sales. The EP sold 565 copies in its first week and 1,432 copies in its first month in South Korea. Commentary: this comeback marked a significant achievement for BLACKSWAN, with Roll Up gaining international recognition and chart success. 5. I Like It Hot, May 2025, Overview. BLACKSWN's latest single album, I Like It Hot, continued their exploration of diverse musical styles. Chart performance: the single album did not chart on major Korean music charts. Sales figures are not publicly available. Commentary: while the song received attention for its catchy tune, the group's limited promotion and visibility affected its commercial performance. 1. Pre-debut strategy: XIN used strong teaser campaigns. KATSEYE did a global survival show via HYBE Geffen. 2. Consistent content: both groups regularly post videos, vlogs, rehearsals, keeping fan engagement high. 3. Company support: HYBE Geffen, KATSEYE, and structured companies like theirs provide stability that DR Music lacks. BLACKSWAN has talent, but DR Music's instability holds them back. As of mid-2025, BLACKSWAN consists of Fatou, Gabby, Shreya, and NVEE. They post occasionally rehearsals, solo shots, but there's no major comeback, no album teaser, and no long-term plan in sight. Time is running out. Relaunch with documentary, produce a short series, Becoming BLACKSWAN, to tell their story and build emotional connection. Global anthem comeback, release a bold, multilingual lead single with Afrobeat Latin K-pop fusion. Invest in high production value and dream potential viral choreography. Social takeover, daily TikToks, live streams, dance challenges, cultural spotlights. Let fans bond with each member. Own the global identity, don't try to conform to traditional K-pop. Market them as a new wave, diverse, powerful, proudly global. Alright, let's dive into some serious stuff that's been bubbling under the surface: Fatou's recent complaints about their company. If you've been following BLACKSWAN closely, you probably caught wind of Fatou opening up about issues she's facing with management. And honestly, it raises some big questions about the group's future. KATSEYE's been pretty clear that things haven't been smooth behind the scenes. She's hinted at lack of proper support, limited promotion, and maybe even management neglect. For a group that's already fighting uphill, these complaints are a red flag. When a member feels like this publicly, it signals deeper problems. BLACKSWN's company has been criticized for minimal marketing efforts, inconsistent schedules, and failing to capitalize on the group's diverse international lineup. Fatou's words put a spotlight on these struggles, making fans worry about the group's long-term stability. Let's be real, the K-pop industry is brutal. Without strong company backing, groups often don't survive. So if one member is already speaking out, it begs the question: should BLACKSWAN as a whole consider leaving? Here's the thing: staying with a company that can't provide enough support or promote the group effectively might just mean more stalled comebacks and fading relevance. BLACKSWN's multinational identity is a huge strength, but if the agency isn't investing in that, the group's potential is wasted. If they do leave, they need a company that values their global appeal and can push them internationally, somewhere with resources for better production, active promotion, and mental health support for members. Labels like RBW, Brand New Music, and P Nation are known for nurturing artists creatively and giving them space to grow, plus targeting international markets. These kinds of agencies might be a better fit for BLACKSWN's unique makeup. But of course, leaving a company isn't easy. Contracts, timing, and stability all play huge roles. Still, Fatou's complaints are a wake-up call. BLACKSWAN deserves a chance to thrive, and if their current company can't deliver that, change might be necessary. BLACKSWAN could have been game changers, but silenced by poor management, racism, online hate, and lack of support. Their legacy matters. They opened the door for multicultural representation in K-pop. But the question remains: can they be saved? Or are they beyond revival? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe for more deep dives, and remember, every idol deserves better than silence.